Hello everybody and welcome to another Let's Play. This is Let's Play We Were Here Forever. Now there's a couple things that we'll have to go over before we get started. One, as you can clearly see, we've beat the game. We have a checkpoint leading to the final chapter, and yeah, so it's... The issue was, back when we originally recorded this like a year ago, my computer was not up to par for recording it, and so we got through basically all of chapter 1. I went through, looked at the video, and decided that it was all garbage and couldn't be used because it was so laggy and gross that I just didn't want to keep any of it. And honestly, we were just going to keep going with the game, but then my dad gave me the idea because I had a laptop that was better than my main PC at the time, but it also was not good at streaming or recording using OBS, and it would have the same encoding error. But my dad gave me the idea to use my Elgato to hook up my laptop to my computer so that my computer could do the processing and then my laptop could just play the game. And that ended up getting us the entire rest of the footage from Chapter 2 until Chapter 6. So with that being said, Chapter 1 is lost footage, and we have to re-record this. So, hello Logan, are you ready to play some more We Were Here Forever?
Nah, think I'll actually leave.
Alright, thank you guys for watching. This has been We Were Here Forever. No, you have to play now, buddy. Luckily...
I have to play. Contractually obligated, I believe.
I mean, for every We Were Here game. At this point, we've also just found out that We Were Here Expeditions has released. So we're looking forward to that massively as well. And I'm hoping with my new graphics card and everything, I should be able to record one, at a higher quality, and two, it should be able to play with better graphics. So, because it has a built-in encoder, and I can record it all on my PC. So with that being said, enough time has actually passed that we don't really remember Chapter 1 at all. We remember one thing, which we both agreed what happened much, much later on in the game. But how to solve those puzzles and what to do during them, we've completely forgotten by this point. We may remember, but as of right now, we don't really. So, I think we're...
faith in our abilities.
Yeah, no kidding. I believe we're the same roles. Unfortunately, I can't tell what those icons mean. So I'm going to go ahead and say that we're probably both playing the same roles that we played last time. Which should not... This one, if I remember right, had a lot more situations where we were both together and both of us could do either role if we wanted to. So...
Yeah, I think they got rid of the role system by this point.
Yeah, I mean, it says swap role, but it doesn't mean much. So what we'll go ahead is we'll go ahead and click Start New Journey. I think.
You know what? I mean,
it says Start New Journey or Play
that,
Without Save, and I don't know what that means. Start New Journey.
I would assume play without save is like if you want to just do a specific chapter and not restart the entire game.
Yeah, well, it's not letting me swap like left or right. I'm gonna say Start New Journey. Oh, and then it lets me do checkpoints. So we'll do Chapter 1 at the Gowls, because I think that was the very beginning of the game.
The lost footage is the very beginning of the game, so Start New Journey would work either way.
Yeah. Checkpoint 1, the Gowls. I believe that's what we want. Alright. Ready up. Game starting in 10 seconds.
And if the roles are reversed, then we'll remember even less.
Yeah, so. Exactly. So it'll all work out.
King broken. Secrets unspoken. A way home for those long dead. Escape or face defeat. Let's see which fate our guests shall meet.
But it was laggy on my end too, and then once you get into the game, it fixes itself. It's no longer laggy.
Gotcha.
So that opening cutscene has just always been a mess.
Gotcha.
Which is weird, because it's not that intensive of a cutscene.
Yeah, no, it seems pretty chill. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in. That opening
As I
cutscene.
recall,
As you recall,
I'm looking around the room that we're in, and I believe the first puzzle in this game we accidentally broke and completed it without understanding what the puzzle even was.
right.
As I recall.
Maybe. I'm
like
not
it's
sure.
coming back to me, but I believe when we got to the first puzzle in this game, you ended up like brute forcing the solution.
There's a good chance. If I remember right, We Were Here Forever had some obtuse puzzles. But, yeah, that opening cutscene, actually, I had to record separately and play again because it did lag something fierce. Just for reference. Alright, what are we doing here?
I'm sure there's someone out there has a solid recording of that introduction.
Yeah, I'll just record that.
Probably doesn't lag
real
for everyone.
quick, I'm going to up my mouse sensitivity.
Oh,
Yeah, it's very slow.
real pro gamer straps
There we
there.
go. There we go. Alright, what am I looking at? Will that open?
I would hope your screen.
Nah. I'm actually looking at the bedroom wall.
Personally, I prefer to play these games with my eyes closed anyway.
That explains
That
a
explains
lot.
a lot.
Alright.
Okay, I have a wall that says "We are the sun"
We are the sun.
and a puzzle.
The
door's
sun or
locked
the
by
sum?
three Some.
Some. Yeah, because I have something that says "of our parts." So that's just a little tutorial saying, "Hey, you guys need to work together."
I
You
have a
said you
door
have
that has different shapes on it that I can rotate.
All right. Well, I have a image on the wall that is a big circle with a triangle almost in the same shape as like the YouTube logo, like that same direction where it's flat and then it's got the triangle bit going to the right. And a star in the middle. Does that help you at all?
Yes, it did.
Ooh, fair enough.
I have progress.
Ooh, we got a musical swell. I like that. I like that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I always liked how they denote progress in these games. Musical
Okay.
swell and flash of light.
Can't do anything with that. Nothing there. Oh, control to crouch. I don't remember there being a crouch in this game, so cool.
Don't remember it being used very often. found a lever.
You found a lever?
Yeah.
Oh, I also found a lever. I will give it a pull. Did that do
Where we
anything
got
to it?
creepy. I did not see anything on my end. I pulled the lever and I lifted up a door. And I
Yeah, it
saw a
looks like
creepy
the
thing
same
one
thing
time.
happens on my end. Then it says left shift to sprint, so I am through the door now.
Yeah.
Alright. I've got a desk here. It's got some kind of cog or something on it, which it looks like I can throw on a door. So I have a door with 3 different shapes on cubes, and it looks like I can rotate those cubes. Oop, and then I have a symbol behind me that looks like a trapezoid with a half circle that kind of looks like a sunset or a sunrise, you know, where it's flat on the bottom and then it's got like the curved bit on top. And then it looks like it's got like the Harry Potter lightning bolt going all the way through it. Oh, and above the door it says to be made whole again, ...
Well, that opened my door.
Okay, cool.
I also see a wall with shapes on it.
Alright, what you got for
Do
me?
you have a door with shapes on it?
I do.
It's a circle, a pentagon, and a diamond.
A circle, a pentagon, and a diamond.
Indeed. Not particularly in that order, but those 3 shapes
Fair enough.
in some
Circle,
version of that order.
pentagon, and a diamond. Yep, there we go. That worked. I feel like I remember us struggling a lot more with this intro.
Yeah, no, I think that's the puzzle we ended up brute forcing. I don't know why. It seemed really easy now, but
Oh. Hello,
more
you
shapes.
across the room. You look terrifying in that red aura. Get out of here.
Hello, me, or hello, you?
I think that was like a marionette looking thing. I don't
Oh, it's
remember
not
that
me then.
being a thing in this game, but cool. Got a couple braziers that I've lit. I picked up. Yeah, I got another light puzzle. Or shape puzzle. It looks.
I have 4 shapes.
All right. Give me the shapes.
A triangle, a crescent moon on its side, so it's like almost looks like a smiley face,
Mm-hmm.
and the 6-sided shape that I am blanking on the name. Not a pentagon, but the one after that.
Hexagon.
Hexagon. My mind kept thinking octagon, but that's 8. I was like,
Alright,
that's not the
so
correct.
hexagon, a crescent moon where it looks like a giant smiley face, and then a triangle. Yep, there we go.
And yeah, like final.
There we go.
You have any shape for me?
I'm looking around. I don't think I do in the room I'm currently in, but I'm gonna take a look around just in case. Oh, I do. I do. On my end, it looks like I have a. I also have a hexagon, a square, and a crosshair, maybe? I think that's the only thing I could associate it with.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Like the Half-Life symbol.
Yeah, kinda.
It's like the kind of like the Half-Life
Oh yeah,
symbol.
we're gonna have to
or
go
like,
finish that too, aren't we? Oh, that'll be
I
fun.
mean, eventually.
Yeah. It is interesting finally being like caught up on my backlog. But I'm gonna leave talking
is
about
why
that when I do a fresh Let's Play.
Which is why this video won't release until We Were Here 7 released.
I know,
Calling it
I
now.
know. I had such high hopes when we were playing this originally, but things just got a little wild. Oh, strike a pose. T. Oh, we can wave. I think I saw you ever so slightly. Maybe. Oh, I hear. Oh, there you are. Well, hello there.
Well, hello there.
Shiny day we're having.
Actually, it's rather dark.
You're right. Let's pull this lever. I missed that little ditty. Oh man, I am ready for a We Were Here game. So, given that Expedition's just released, I'm very happy.
That bit of music is like pure
Nostalgia.
stress relief.
It is.
It's the music that plays when you actually figured out the puzzle. It's the aha moment.
Oh. Yeah, it is weird because I remember that bit taking a lot longer for us beforehand, but I don't know, maybe we were just tired.
From my vague memory, you had a shape puzzle, and I could not for the life of me find the shapes that we were supposed to use.
Well, interestingly
I don't remember
enough,
which one of us had the shapes and which one of us had to put it in, but we couldn't find the shapes, so you brute forced the puzzle by trying every combination.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure it probably had to do with the triangle, because several of the blocks had the same shape in it. It's just in a different orientation. But there was only one combination that it actually worked. So, like, if you found 2 out of the 3 shapes, then you could safely say that the last shape had to be in that last column. I got a key.
I do have a soft spot for the We Were Here franchise, though.
Yeah, no, I am very
have
glad
to
they're
be
still doing stuff with it.
Slightly buggy on release, but they're always a good time.
This is true. Got a couple different keys here. Hello.
Yeah, I sent it over to you.
All right. Yeah, it looks like I can use it here, so that's good. Do you have a door that has like a green symbol on it?
Green symbol.
There we go. Do you have a lever to push it back? There you go. Cool. Oh, this is strange. We got some kind of device here with a crown.
Jester hat,
Oh, yeah.
ocean bottles. Yeah, I got the same thing.
My best guess is that we need to line all of the symbols on the device with the... Oh! Did you just move the Jester hat?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like we move each other's, so I assume I'm moving the crown on your end.
Yes, sure.
Interesting. Okay.
So we gotta get each slot to the correct picture.
Yeah, it looks like it. Can you lift the 3-pronged crown? And take it all the way to the top?
Looks like I can move circles, and you can move squares.
Yeah. On my end, they are circles, and yours are squares.
Okay, so circles and squares. Well, I can't move that one there because you have to move that one there.
Yeah, so go ahead and move that one left one, the one that you were just moving. And then I'll shift this one 2 up. And then this one needs to come all the way down this way. And then that one, yeah, that one doesn't have a spot, so I can assume it needs to go anywhere. Yeah!
Nobody likes the Chester hat.
It's an allegory, the jester.
What?
He's locked in the middle of everything.
He doesn't fit in.
He just doesn't fit in with the rest of the puzzle. We also figured that out a lot quicker. I feel like, if I remember correctly, at some point we can find a way for us to bounce back and forth. And I think with that particular puzzle, I bounced back and forth going back and solved it by myself. Like I did parts of it on your end, then jumped over, did parts of it on my end. I can't remember though. It has been too long. I got a lock
Oh,
over
don't
here
you
that is
worry.
like a red circle, maybe?
Don't you worry. Red circle, I have a lock that's a red circle as well.
Yeah, I have a red lock as well. So we gotta find a red
Don't
key.
you worry. Expedition's friendship will be equally 50-50 split.
Fair enough.
Because it's a ship.
Fair. I also have a lock that's a
Look at all-
triangle.
I have like a yellow.
Oh, I found the red key. The red circle key. I just don't know what the puzzle is to open it quite yet. I've got like these discs.
Like a yellow triangle.
Yeah, that'll probably work. I mean, it's a red triangle on my end, but I can't imagine there's a yellow triangle door.
I have like what looks like a slot machine over here.
A slot machine?
Yeah, it spins every 5 seconds, and there's a bunch of icons on each of the wheel things.
Spins every few seconds.
Yeah, they're like seashells.
Weird. Yeah, I have like a device over here that lets me rotate. It's like 4 circles and in like a grid. So if I had like a grid layout, it's 2 by 2, and each grid cell has a circle in it. And each one of those I can rotate to 6 different positions. So I assume I need to figure out what position each one of these individual circles needs to be in, if I had to guess. I got nothing else on that though. Doesn't look
I
like...
have a poster up here
Mm-hmm.
that has a bunch of circles on it. It's like it's split into 4 squares, and the top left square has 5 circles with an arrow pointing at the bottom right circle. The next square has 4 circles with an arrow pointing to the right circle. The bottom left has 3 circles with one pointing at the bottom left circle, and the last one has 6 circles pointing at the very top circle. In a circle. I've said circle too many times, it makes no sense.
Well, unfortunately... So that was top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, I assume? That's the order you gave me?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, none of these have a direct right. I had a bottom right, I had a bottom left, and I had a straight up. Is there maybe like a compass on there? Like these are shifted a different way, mayhaps?
Well, the one that's pointing straight right
Uh-huh.
is the circles are in like a D-pad formation where it's like there's four circles and there's one in each like section, you know.
Uh-huh. Well, unfortunately, when I put that combination in, and then I was like, okay, well, it's got to be one of these. So even if it was in a different orientation, I could brute force my way through. But the brute force method didn't work, which implies that my other ones must also be wrong. So can you go over them all again?
Okay, well, the top left square has 5 circles, and they're kind of like set up like points on a star,
Yeah.
you know, like that distance, with an arrow pointing at the bottom right point of said star. Like if it was a star without the lines, and it's just a circle on each point.
So
You know what
I
I'm saying?
assume there's one on top, one in the top right, one in the bottom right, one in the top left, and one in the bottom left.
Essentially, yeah.
And then there's no bottom one.
There's just 5 circles on
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
just 5 circles.
And there's an arrow pointing at the bottom right one.
Okay.
The next one, the square next to it is the 4 circles,
Mhm.
and it's set up like the circles on a game controller, like the buttons.
Right, so one at the top, one at the bottom, one on the left, and one on the right.
Yeah,
And it's pointing at
with
the
an
one
arrow
at the
pointing
right.
on the one on the right. Yeah.
Alright. And then the bottom
The
left
bottom
one.
left square is 3 circles in the shape of like a triangle.
So one at the
One
top,
where there's
one on the bottom left, one on the bottom right.
yeah, with an arrow pointing at the bottom left.
Okay.
And the final square has 6 circles, just kind of in a circle. Like 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom,
Yeah.
kind of in a round shape. And it's just pointing at the very top circle.
Okay. So where am I messing up here?
While we were talking, I also found another paper downstairs,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't know if it's related at all, but it also has like a 4 square grid segment on the paper. The top left square has an arrow. There's no circles, it's just arrows. Top left is an arrow pointing straight up. And then the next thing next to it is an arrow pointing to the bottom left, like diagonally down and left. The bottom left part of the grid quadrant has an arrow pointing top right, diagonally.
Mm-hmm.
And the one next to that is an arrow pointing down right, diagonally.
Okay.
I have no idea if that's related to the puzzle at all, but it is here.
Fair enough. Well, it has been 30 minutes, so give me 1 minute to go ahead and pause the recording. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and we will see you all in the next episode where we will continue literally where we are right now. So, see you all then.